we're here. And I know a lot of you wanted to see the new update, so I did do my very level best to wait until it came out before I kind of gave away any spoilers or anything like that. So obviously you jump into the game. Alright, so before you access our game, you must accept the legal documents. Privacy policy explains how we handle and protect your personal data, terms of service, game rules, establish in-game behavior rules and restrictions, blah, blah, blah. Alright, so I am going to go to the game rules right now. Alright, I'm going to scroll on down to that. If I can find it. Oh, hold on. Okay, so that's obviously like legal stuff. Your rights. Alright, well. Terms of service. Boy, there's a lot of reading here. I'm glad I have a fast reading capability. Alright. Respectful behavior. To ensure gaming experience for all players, you must behave respectfully and appropriately towards others while playing our games. Not using users, clan names, slogans, logos, or other content that is unlawful, sexually explicit, misleading, hateful, offensive, or related to controversial figures or groups in a way that promotes conflict, disrespects human dignity, or encourages violent governmental overthrow. Fair play. You must play fairly and not intentionally disrupt your team's gameplay. Oh, well, we've seen people do that on purpose. Prohibited content. In-game complaints. You may not misuse the in-game. Well, I haven't ever done that. Political content. We do not support or endorse political entities, and using our games as political purpose is strictly prohibited. This includes posting political messages in group chats or using political content in clan. Okay, well, I don't do any of that, so I'm not worried about that. Okay, yep, sounds legit. Yep, Alright, well, we're not going to read all that because that's just too much work. Alright, let's look at what we got now. Alright, so normally what they'll do is they will show us what it is. Alright, so we got two new ones. Obviously, they're going to be all the way down at the bottom because why would they want to why in the world would they not want to screw us out of something either way? So, as you can see, we have a Humvee, about daggum time. We've been waiting on a Humvee for quite a long time, and it has a trailer with without loadout. What? Excuse me? What? Maybe it's one of them fancy ones. I don't know. Surface-to-air missile. That's a SAM missile. Oh, this must be one of those SAM site ones then. Huh. Oh. Alright, so, we got a new helicopter. The RAW 66. You know, I might actually test that out for you guys because that actually looks really nice. We'll see. We'll see. All right, now I don't know if aviation really got anything for America. No, it doesn't look like they did. Kind of figured they wouldn't, but all right, now this is where things are going to get really interesting. Okay, so it looks like they did some rearranging of a few things. I'm not seeing a BR change for much stuff, though. But this bad boy right here... Oh, shoot. Dude, they did do BR changes. Because it used to be 7.0 was the max. Now Texas is 7.0, and we're going to 8.7 for naval. So we're screwed. Yay! We're so screwed. But here we have the Iowa. So that's a positive, right, guys? Yay! We got a new naval. Look at that. Ain't it cute? It has no freaking use whatsoever to me. Alright, go over to Germany. Let's see what they got. Nothing in blue water. Now, we do know, and I do know this for a fact. Oh, we got two of them. We got Gneisenau. I think that's actually how you pronounce it. Why do they do that? Lord forgive me for screaming that. But why do they do that? The Gneisenau was not permanently fitted with those turrets. The Gneisenau had the same turrets the Scharnhorst did, and then they refit it with the Bismarck turrets. We don't need the... Why? Why not make that an upgrade? Dude, that would be the smart thing to do. Ugh. But my pride and joy, my... No, they didn't add the right camo. Hold on, let's see if they got another camo for it. Nothing worth looking at, but whatever. Guys, I cannot tell you or express how much I'm excited for this. I've been waiting on that battleship for quite a long time. Now, I heard... Yes, what is this? So this is a Swiss plane. Dude, that looks... Okay, that looks butt ugly. I'm not even joking with y'all. That looks horrible. What is this? Dear God. It looks like a cross between a BF-110 and like... Okay, so hold on. It looks like a Hawker Hurricane, a BF-110, and a BF-109 had a child. And this is the, like, the prod... No, I hate y'all. I hate them. But hey, at least now Germany has a little bit more of a tech tree going on with them, so... We got the Hunter, which we already had a premium version. As you can see, it's at that version. We have the Mirage. That looks nice. I like that. We have an F5E. I didn't know we gave them one of those. Is that the good or the bad version? Okay, so that's just the stock version. It's not the one with the afterburner like we have in the American tech tree. And we have another F-18. Yay! Like we need more of those. Alright, now helicopters. Nothing new for Germany. Tanks. Let's see what we got new for tanks. Probably something modern. Told you. Oh, we got two of them. Alright, so we got this one. So I'm honestly, guys, if I'm being honest with you, I honestly believe that this one is built with the idea that it's an artillery caller, basically, and you call the artillery. And then this one has the actual missiles and stuff. But it's still a cool idea. I'll give them that. It is a really cool idea. Oh, this is the new pack. Wait, hold on. Did America not get a pack? Oh, I missed it. That's why. Duh. Alright, so, Alright, so this is the Sherman... Oh, that actually looks good. What version is that? I can't tell what Sherman... Hold on. Let me see if I can go to the modifications and take the camouflage. I cannot because I haven't bought it. Damn it. It looks like a jumbo, maybe. I'm looking forward to that, actually. A Hellcat. Not gonna lie, I do like the nets on a lot of these. They look really good. And they quite literally look like they went through hell, too. You know, that's actually funny that they added the wood on the side. Because there's actually the new update for... What was it? The new update for Squad 44 added a tank with wooden side skirts like that too, and it looked really good. Okay, so I don't think... Yeah, Germany already had a pack, so we're going to look at the Russian pack right quick. So they get an IS-2 45. Ooh. Oh, that's the IS-1. Excuse me, I was speaking wrong. Not going to lie, that actually looks really good. I might actually get that. That actually looks really good. A T-34 85 with additional armor. Oh, people are... You know people are going to have a blast with this. And what is this? Hold on. Dude, they captured a... No, they captured a German half-track? Alright, cool. Okay, so did we get that in the tech tree, or did they just decide to flip us out of that? It looks like they flipped us out of that one. Okay, of course. Oh, we did get a new tank. And of course, it's a 272. Of course. Alright, so I need to look at their planes right quick. It looks like they might have moved a few things over. Oh, what is this? I will look at it in a second, Chris. Not gonna lie, that looks like a mix between like an A4E or an A4 and something else, but it actually looks really good. And of course, I think the Russians, yes, they did get something new. Cool. Alright, so they got, what? Excuse me, what? Hold on, what is this? I can't tell if this is supposed to be like their version of the Gneisenau or what that's supposed to be. I'll have to look at it and see. Oh, dude, did y'all try to make the Yamato and fail miserably? Nothing for their coastal fleet. Now, here we go. Alright, so it looks like the British got a PT boat. Nice, very nice. I like. Very small, minimal. I like it. Of course, we know they got some new coastal stuff, or blue water, yeah. They got the Vanguard. That was what I was wondering what they were adding. Now the only thing we need is the Prince. Why are the guns so small? Now all we need is the Prince of Wales. And I don't know if they got anything for their aviation tree. No, it does not look like they did. Poor British. They never get anything good. No helicopters, of course. Alright, so here's the new... okay, so Sherman Firefly. Dude, that actually looks really good. Not gonna lie. I like the fact that they're adding this stuff, because it actually... Oh, an Avenger? You know, for some reason, the Avenger looks really good with that stuff on it, too. And then, of course, they add a AA gun, which, to be honest, guys, I don't really understand why they're adding that, because I already have it. So it's like one of those things where it's like, you know, why get another vehicle that I already own? But I'll get it because of the fact that, yes, I want it, you know? Now, we go over to Japan. I don't think they've added anything for their tanks. I was wrong. Hey, look, it's another Toyota. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't shoot me. Not gonna lie, though, that actually looks really cool. No helicopters, of course. I don't think they got any new planes. Though they did. I forgot they were adding the F-2A, which is nothing but the Japanese version of the F-16, by the way. And, of course, we know that they got a few things for their blue water fleet. I remember seeing about that. So they got this, which I think will be really nice for A versus planes. And they got the Yamato, which is my personal... I'm going to enjoy murdering y'all when I get that. Just saying. Alright, so we go over to China. China. I don't know if China got anything or not. Y'all guys are going to have to be patient with me because I don't know what all came with this. What in the snow runner looking truck is this? It's like something you'd get for SnowRunner to go off-roading in. What the world? Okay, no new planes for them. Alright, let's go to Italy's blue water. Nothing. Oh, they got a new ship. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Still looks like a hand-me-down Yamato, but whatever. Nothing new. Wait, hold on, I'm lying. The MiG-29 Sniper. Oh, dude, I like that camo on that. That looks really good. Dude, can you imagine what somebody's going to say when they kill you with that? You've just been sniped. It's going to be like, you're going to die. Okay, so they need to fix that because look at what it's showing for the tanks that they actually got, and that's wrong. Alright, so they got a Leopard. That's cool. They got a Leopard. About all they got, but anyway. Alright, La French. Let's see what La French got. Probably nothing, right? Oh, they did get something. Look at that. They got whatever the hell this is. A box on wheels? I don't know. Oh, they added a new plane. Same thing that we already had, but still nice. I like the fact that they finally added something to kind of space that gap. They got an NF-5A, which is just another one of the Tigers. That's what they call those, by the way. All right, let's see. France got a new battleship. Oh, and it's a fast battleship, too. Thank goodness. I'm glad that we're finally getting something actually usable. Then we go over to Sweden. Sweden. All right. Sweden 3-7. Is that what I think it is? It is! They got an M24. For Denmark. I like the color, though. I really do. I like that color. It's actually a really cool looking color. Should have been a premium, but that's my opinion. Now, this one, I have to admit with you guys, this one was one of the ones that I was really looking forward to because of the fact it looks so stupid that it's too cool not to get. A few new aviation things. We got a new squad vehicle. So there you go with that. And then we also got the F-18. Why is everybody getting the F-18? Is anyone noticing that? It's just F-18 spam now. And now we go over to Israel. Welcome to Israel. Nothing. Nothing. Alright, so Israel got screwed again. Great. What the long bed looking truck thing is this? Schneider. Sounds German. So, I mean, the update isn't bad. Now let's look at price tags for those premium packs that they just added. Alright, so $40, $40, and $40. I'm glad that they're, and I will say this, I am very glad that they are keeping to the idea of making it affordable. And you get 3 vehicles. Because if you pay attention, guys, like, all right, so let's go. What's the one World War II vehicle that you get? All right, so here's one. This is like a after World War II, but close enough, right? $45. All right, here's a Cold War. $40. You know, I think it's an affordable price, honestly. Well, actually, no, it's $35, which is not bad. And you've all seen what comes with it. So, if I were to buy this, while I wouldn't be able to get as many Golden Eagles, I would still be able to get some Golden Eagles. But I will say this, I am very happy to see something new in the game. It has been a long time awaited. And the only thing I can say that I don't like is I don't like the fact that now the Pensacola is here. The New Orleans is there, but I do like the fact that I can get access to the Cleveland now. I don't remember if I could before or not, so that's why I'm saying that. But if I'm being honest, guys, with the VR changes in naval, that's going to be an issue for a lot of people. A lot of people are going to go in expecting for the naval to stay at like 7.3, or like, I think the max VR at one point was like 7.0, and now the Texas is at 7.0. The USS Texas is at 7.0. So now we're going to be running into jets at 8.7 if we do a BR. And I'm going to have to make sure that when we do our customs and everything, that I make it very clear that y'all aren't allowed to bring out anything. Because, like, alright, so if we go to our aviation, alright, 8.7, let's see. 8.3, well, actually, guys, it's not that bad, because I do believe that the Iowa was still running during the time that these were being used. So it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, so you're at what? Okay, so that'll be at 9.3 if they do it that way. Naval will be 9.3. I'm kind of trying to get a feel for... Alright, so that stays at 8.7 no matter what. So, you know, you guys kind of get why I'm a little worried, I hope. But anyway, I'm very happy with this update. I have to admit, it does feel a little lackluster. It feels like a lot of their time was put into these packs and the ships. And then what we ended up getting in return was like, you know, a few things here and there and nothing really too interesting to worry about, you know? But it was highly expected for there to be some crap. And I have to admit, out of the packs that I've seen, the Russian pack is the one that I want first. Simply because of the fact I've strived to get all of the T-34 85s and all the T-34s just in general. And I already have the one with the bed sheets, or not the bed sheets, but the bed springs. So having this one really, honestly, will complete the collection, other than a few other ones that I have yet to purchase. Obviously, I already had plans on what I was going to do today with what cash I got. You guys already knew what I was going to do. I'm not going to change that. These packs will wait until next week. I'm not even joking with you guys. They will wait until next week. I'm not really that impressed to begin with on it, because it feels like it was rushed. It honestly feels like we got screwed out of a possibly really decent tech tree. When they said the words, quote unquote, we're adding a, what was it? I can't freaking remember what the freaking nation was now. A Swiss, that's what it was. A Swiss tech tree. I honestly halfway expected for them to do like from World War II down, and here we are. There's one Swiss World War II plane, and then the rest of them are just slapped underneath another jet. So if I'm being honest, I'm happy to have the new Leviathans, and I'm happy to see that they added a few new things in the packs and everything. But at the same time, if you promise that you're going to add a new subtree, it doesn't need to start at ABR and then go down to as far as you want it to. It needs to go completely down from the top all the way down to the bottom, or you don't need to add it. Find something stupid. I don't care if it's a BF 109 with Swiss markings on it. Put it in the tech tree. You say you're going to add something, you need to do it all the way. Don't half-ass it. And that's what this feels like. It feels half-assed and last second. If I'm being honest, though, I am glad that they are working on packs, and I'm very happy to see that they've done America, Germany, Russia, and Britain now. So now all we need is a Japanese, a Chinese, an Italian, a French, a Swedish, and an Israeli starter pack. Now, with the starter pack for Israel, it's going to be really difficult because the only thing in the really, if I'm being honest, the only BR that I really see that would honestly be viable for a starter pack would be about 7.7 or 8.0. And the reason I'm saying that is you don't want somebody buying a starter pack and it being at 8.7, 9.0, and then they're getting thrown into matches. They don't really know what they're doing. I mean, we already have a lot of tryhards that buy premiums and then they start, and it's high tier premiums every time. And they start, complaining about how hard it is to play them when you don't have anything else, but yet they're the ones that subjected themselves to that. I don't want that for Israel. I don't want that for the Israeli tech tree. I want to see the Israeli tech tree continue to grow. I want to see it to continue to get better, more or less. But if I had to rate the new update out of 10, I'd probably give it based upon just my love for the new battleships that we have, or super battleships as they're called. And, just overall, I'd probably have to give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. I'd even be persuaded to go to 8 out of 10, maybe even 7.5, because it feels like a lot of time was put into the packs and the Leviathans, and then everything else feels like it was thrown together. Because from what I understood, they were actually working on an anti-air tree. And then we get in here, there's one vehicle that doesn't even have an armament, so I don't know what's going on with that. And then there's another vehicle that does have an armament, but you don't know how you're supposed to aim it. So it's like one of those things where it's like, what am I supposed to do here? But anyway, now that we've done with the update, I guess we can start talking about something a little bit different. Wait, R3, what is this? Oh, I like the fact they now have the thing on the bottom. Look at that. So if I click R3, yeah, look at that. I like that. That's cool. I like the fact they have those instructions, because a lot of people don't know how to do that. So that's actually really cool they added that part. I'm assuming since the new update, my controls have probably changed as well. So let me go on ahead and load those. Yes, load the gaming setup. Thank you. Alright, there we go. Now, the only thing that really changes, guys, is I now have bomb bay door button. I have a drop bombs button, which drops all of them if I hold it. And I believe I have a booster button and all that stuff. If I don't yet, I'll have one once I get to jets and need boosters. But the new update, it does look promising. I will tell you guys that. I think the new update is very promising. We'll see in the coming days how people react to it. Personally, my personal thing is, and Bo's already spoke up again about it. Personally, I don't think Bowtime Gaming will be checking out the naval aspect of it, unfortunately, and that was one of the big things that they really wanted to kind of push out, was the new Leviathans. And while they only did four massive vessels, it does feel like that there's plans. No, excuse me, not 4. There was 5. There was the French one as well. But it does feel like it was more or less centered towards the idea that people would play naval more. I don't think that this is going to cause people to play naval a little bit more. They add submarines, I'd be willing to retract my statement on that, but until they add submarines, I don't think they're going to get much support from anybody on naval, because naval is one of those game modes where it's like, it's cool and all, but it's not really needed. Oh, dude already knows. Alright, so I know about where to shoot him, so taste the rainbow! Woo! I'm dead, but taste the rainbow sounded hilarious. Oh, my engine. Dude, I've never seen that. That's a new detail. Oh, no, that's awesome. I like the new kill cam thing. That's awesome. Because now it shows you... That actually shows you... oh, so that's what the LA... I knew that was, like, really weird looking. So that's the LA9. LA11. Mm-hmm. I am honestly, I'm liking everything so far. So I'm actually going to go read what all they put in the game. I'm actually going to go read that right quick because I might have missed some details. So let's go see. Change log. All right. So check out the change log on all fixed vehicles and other features we've included in the major update. All right. So here we go. Check out these premium packs for the USA, USSR, and Great Britain, each featuring 3 vehicles. Each pack forms the backbone of a solid lineup, I agree, particularly as each one has an SPAA, plus they're decked out with some cool looks, including camouflage netting. I don't understand why that's a big deal. Alright, so... New SAM vehicles have added... Or have been added for several nations, some of them featuring the multi-vehicle SAM system mechanic. More on how that works in the dedicated section below, plus new vehicles. Here we have the ELDE 98, I'm just going to call it LD, for Sweden, and Claws for the USA, with the latter being a multi-vehicle SAM system capable of firing the AIM 120 and AIM 9X. Okay. Check out these 2 multi-vehicle SAM systems. Okay, so, and then of course France has the... I love the fact they're trying to include every nation on this. They only didn't do it for certain ones. A test variant of the Vesler, I don't know. This one has less armor but features good mobility on an autoloader using the same ammo as the AMX-40. Fans of lightly armored IFVs will like the South African Badger for Great Britain, featuring a 30mm cannon on a Patria wheeled chassis. I don't know what a Patria is, so that's cool. And of course we have the round-off. Israel now has the Spider AO or AIO all-in-one SAM system. I like the fact that is what that is. That can fire Python 5 and Derby missiles. I wonder why they call them Derby missiles. And China, the CS and /SA5 with missiles and a counter or center-mounted 30mm rotating cannon. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Okay, so that basically tells you everything that they added for ground. And then, of course, that's the aircraft that they added. All right, helicopters, the Comanche, and the Chinese. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'll have to go back to the Chinese tech tree and look at that. And then most famous battleships come to War Thunder. I hate to be mean, but for me, the North Carolina would be more famous because it actually did something. Leviathans introduced the most legendary battleships in the world from multiple nations. Meet Yamato, the ultimate Leviathan and the largest battleship ever built. She has the largest guns ever fitted on a ship with a 460mm, 18-inch thick armor and a lot of anti-aircraft guns. And that's where you sell me on ships versus planes, right there. Woo! Perhaps the most famous ship, Germany's most famous ship, Bismarck, featuring 15-inch guns, strong armor, and that formidable look. Of course. Check out. I love how they're not even giving you any details on this. Check out Britain's HMS Vanguard and the last battleship ever built. And for the USSR, the Sovetski Soyuz. All right, I tried to do that with a accent as well, just for you guys. And lastly, the USS Iowa, the battleship of presidents, and one of the USA's most famous ships comes to the game. That would be the Missouri, sir. Sorry. Featuring 16-inch guns, good armor, and mobility, she provides extreme firepower for the USA. So there you go. You kind of get an idea on what you're getting. Locations. Okay, so we got two new locations. Falkland Islands, or Falkland, I believe is actually how it has been added to top-tier air battles. Wet and rugged, this island features a lot of grass plains and smaller hills with some homes scattered around. This 130 by 130 kilometer in size, meaning there's a lot of space for air combat and terrain to utilize.
We've
also visually updated Berlin and Kuban to ground forces maps that now look absolutely stunning while retaining their original. You know, I'm not even joking. That actually does look really good. Dude, I love the bridges. The bridges look really good. Alright, Leviathans introduced the new vehicle type multi-vehicle SAM systems and a new mechanic to control them. Following vehicles have new mechanic. Alright, so how do these vehicles or new vehicles work? You first spawn in a vehicle that has a radar and no weaponry whatsoever. This is the main hub vehicle, if you will, that allows you to place launchers. To place launchers, use the keybind shown or press Alt on your keyboard, hover over the action panel, and click Deploy Launcher button. So that's why they added the ammunition. So you guys know when they added the ammunition boxes for like certain tanks, that from what this is saying, that's basically going to be the same thing. You're going to have a launch site that you can place beside you. You can then deploy launchers with missiles on them close by when they are highlighted green. Since there is now more than one vehicle, you can switch between them using the switch between the radar and launcher vehicles. But you can fire the missiles from the launchers while controlling the radar vehicle after you've locked onto them. That's actually really cool. I like that. That looks cool. Radar control screen. Interesting. Really care about that. Action panel. I did like the new action panel. That looked really good. The scoreboard is a very important aspect of the game. We've improved some areas of this window. When you hover over the player's name, or over the name of the player's vehicle, it now shows that full vehicle stat card as it would from the hangar, allowing you to check out its characteristics if you're interested. Plus, you can right-click the vehicle and add them to your wish list. Yeah, that's something I really want to do while I'm in a match. That sounds really smart. Besides this, when you hover over a player's name on the scoreboard, it shows their background or player background, icon, frame, and title all in their glory, plus the full list of the vehicles and the player's current loadout, including their battle ratings. That's actually a very useful feature. We're screwed now. Don't worry, as in realistic battles, you won't see the enemies line up when hovering over the enemies' names. You'll just see their player background, icon, frame, and title. Damn it. Dude, look at that smile too. They intentionally put that freaking thing, like they intentionally did that profile picture just to be like, haha, sucker. I do like the new destroyed by card. I do like that. That is really cool. Fuel dumping. Fuel dumping has been added to the game for one aircraft, all variants of the F-11. Bind the fuel dumping key and press it in-game. A stream of fuel will be released from a nozzle in the back of the aircraft. It can be ignited by turning on your afterburner. This obviously creates a larger heat signature for missiles to track you, but does look kind of cool in return. Oh yeah, that's a really nice thing. So here's what we're going to do. Alright. I am going to... Oh my god. I don't even want to read all this. This is honestly a big update. Oh, the number of purchase ships required to unlock rank 4 and Lunar Freeze has been decreased. Players now need 5 purchase ships instead of 6 in the current rank to unlock the next rank. Currently, this change only affects the USA and British trees. I'm not reading all this! Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I am going to grab my Panther. What was the maps? They said Berlin. So let me grab Berlin right quick. It'll be at the top, you moron. Alright, Berlin, we'll go and check out. I can definitely already tell you that it looks really cool. And since I'm going to be the only one here checking this out, I'm just going to go on ahead and go. You can look at the screen. Alright, so let's see what they added. Now, I'm really curious. Oh, dude. Dude, the foliage. Dude, this looks so much nicer already, and I haven't even left the spawn. Because you guys remember how it, looked. Matter of fact, we just played it, like, the other day. Dude, this looks so much nicer. Alright, hold on. I'm just going to allow you guys to come in and just look. We're not going to really worry about anything else. You know, I probably should say let's just not bring out any ammunition. Okay, so the park area over here looks really nice over here. I like this so far. I'm just going to check out one side of the map and then we'll go to the other one and see what they did differently. Dude, this looks so... It'll be so much harder to snipe people now, too. Like, it'll be so much harder to snipe people from over here. I am touching the grass! Yes! Sees a puma. Hi. I actually have to admit, I am very... Oh, dude, look at the train thing. That looks nice. See, they changed that. That didn't used to be a thing. Alright, so I'm going to go over here right quick, because I'm curious if they did anything over here. Watch this be, like, the only area they didn't do anything to. It'd be funny as I'll get out, like, you drive, and, like, you go over here, and it's like, oh, crap, this looks nothing like it. Of course. Anyway, nice red wheels, by the way. Okay, so they moved how you can get access to this place a little bit, because it used to be you'd go in about right there. Now it's all the way over here. On the wheels! I'm actually liking this, guys. I really do. Like, it feels like they actually, like, did a lot of hard work on this. Alright, my Panther's too fat to get through here, I think. Oh, nope, just barely cleared that. Hey, guys, I'm gonna be a choo-choo train. Give me a second. Move! Choo-choo! Choo-choo! Does it turn by chance? Of course not. I was hoping it would follow the rails, and it just like freaking disappointed me immediately. I'm not gonna lie, this actually looks really nice. Like it doesn't feel as broken now. Like look at this. I mean, dude, that is awesome. Can I pee in the video if you get the reference to a YouTuber in War Thunder, you know? I mean, I don't exactly know what you're talking about, but okay. I'm not gonna lie, this looks really nice. And it feels like, you know, it actually feels like they did a really good job on this road. Like, dude, we can do like drag races with this. Look at this. My Panther's gone. Y'all ain't catching me. Hold 27 miles an hour. I swear if you pass me. No! No! This just makes landing planes here. Yeah, I agree. It actually does make... Does somebody have an airplane? Bad. Took your commander. That's what you get. You passed me. That's illegal. Alright, now to go check out this area. We'll go to Kuban or whatever. No! Bad. We'll go to Kuban here in a sec. I swear to you if you keep shooting me. I shot first, but... No! Bad! Bad Spider-Man. Sit down. I'm not gonna lie, they made this thing look so much nicer now. Alright, let's go to the next map. I'm not gonna lie, that actually looks really nice. I like what they did to Berlin. We might have to do a custom with that tonight. Alright, so let's see. I need y'all to leave so that we can do it. Okay, there we go. Alright, so what was the other one? Kuban or whatever they call it? Oh, this was the one they were talking about. You know, why is it that I immediately thought, hey, they're talking about this one there, you know? Alright, so we're going to just put that there. I'm going to grab a different vehicle loadout, though. I'm going to grab something fast if I have it. What do I have that's fast? Let me see. Maybe something in America. I have the M18. That would probably work. Okay, I have like a whole buttload of small tanks. Alright, boys, let's go. I'm not doing all that crap today. I'm just checking out the maps. We're just looking at everything in the new update, and that'll be it. Alright, I got me a little tank, so. Oh, I forgot. Guys, in about 45 minutes. Okay, I'm already liking. Whoa, dude. This don't even look like. Dude, this looks nothing like the original spawn. Dude, this is a forest out here. Dude, I'm gonna get lost in this place. You're gonna hear me screaming, "Help! I'm lost! I don't know what I'm doing." Alright, now there's one spot I have to see what they've done, because it feels, I get the bad feeling that now they're gonna make it really difficult for, okay, so it looks like they kind of shortened this, so you don't have to drive around your butt to get to your elbow. Yes, I've seen the destroyed screen. Okay, yeah, this is not going to be a viable option anymore. I mean, yeah, okay, I have a rock that I can hide behind, but look at this. I'm assuming they're still putting A in the same spot. They removed the trees, which is nice, and it looks like they're going to make it easier to do that. I'm just listening to your engine rev, by the way. They changed the look of the Hellcat. So, who remembers this rock being a bunker? So it feels like they've added sniping positions, but they took away like most of the cover for it. Whee! You know, with those bushes on you, this is the perfect map for you. So, it looks like they kind of evened out the terrain a lot to make it more playable for other vehicles. But in doing so, they took away its, like, actual fightiness. Like, I love the fact that, like, there was bunkers everywhere. Now it's like there's no bunkers anywhere. They've replaced them with rocks. If I'm being honest, Kuban kind of reminded me of like one of those Jewish like camps, if I'm being honest, over here. So that's kind of what I'm going to see if they changed anything about that. I died. Bird just flipped. Okay, so they have a few buildings out here. Let's check these buildings out right quick. We'll go over to the other ones here too. Dude, the Hellcat doesn't look any different. It's still the Hellcat. It doesn't look any different to me. I was tempted to shoot him in the side. Is that bad? Hey guys, look! It's the 1940s logging industry. I'll drive off now. I'll see myself out. No! Alright, now there is one other thing I want to go look at. They changed the bridge a little bit. I want to go drive over the bridge. So it looks like they removed a lot of the tankiness to this map. Like it used to have like tank traps and stuff like that. Yes, see, here's the bridge. Dude, the bridge looks so much cleaner now. Look at that. That bridge looks so much cleaner now. And the trees, dude, the trees look beautiful now in this map. Like really, really nice. Hey look, more logging. Yay! 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 Tree stump. Hey, I wanna test out a theory. Can I run over the truck? Can I run over the truck? I can run over the truck! And it just explodes! Dude, you can run over all that now. Look at that. That's awesome. Alright, now we're gonna go this way. Come on. Y'all can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Meow. Also, guys, don't type in the chat because I do have to log into my thing right quick. So there's a possibility I might go AFK for a second. Ah! Alright, I'll better be AFK for a sec. Where do you think you're going? That was very rude of you. He told my barrel. Alright, I'm gonna run now. Really? That's what you get. The houses look a lot nicer. Dude, look at the bunkers. Dude, what the world? Are we in Smurf Village now? Papa Smurf, Papa Smurf. Why are these houses so small? Hey guys, look, I'm a Smurf. Dude, these houses look like something midgets would live in. No offense to the midgets, but it looks like something that the midgets would live in. What? What do you want? Truck. Truck. No more truck. Oh, the truck survived. I love how this went from, hey, let's just do our thing to... You found a shed. I'm not exactly sure what you mean by that, but hold on, let me come and look. I'm not gonna lie, I do really, really like this new map. I do like the way it looks, except for the fact that they have Smurf Village over here. You know, if you really think about it, if you stood up here and then you gave like a German accent, we must defeat the Americans, they will kill us, blah, blah, blah. You know, friggin' Hitler on a pedestal over here. Do a flip. I'm afraid now he might kill me. Alright, let me back up and I will. Hold on. Get out of my swamp! I'm an ogre! Ogre has layers! Oh, anyway. Do a flip activated. Woo! I did a flip. Ow. He's shooting at me. I'm gonna kill him. Bully! Oh my god, what was that? No! Papa! Daddy, no! No more M18. Oh, uh-oh. Good, there we go. Here we go. What was it you wanted me to look at? Is that a shed? Can I go in here? It just disappeared. It just flippin' disappeared. I can't go in it. I'm sad now. Hey, I had to take a dump. Don't disturb me. Oh, I blew it up. I'm gonna leave now. I feel like Papa Smurf's not gonna be very happy with me. Hey, look, another shed. Owie. Ow, my track. Ow, my other track. Don't you drive away when I'm talking to you. No, Papa Smurf is angry. Papa Smurf is angry. You come back here. Stop running away. Stop that. Stop that. No. Still got a machine gun. I win. Oh, I'm screwed. I'm just gonna... I have to admit, though, the new kill card is really cool. I do like that. That is actually really cool. I'm actually looking forward to seeing what other YouTubers view it as. I like it personally. Can we go? What was that new map that they said that they added for aviation? What was it called? I'll bring out a jet and use it. What was it, guys? Falklands. Alright, let's see if we can find it. Nothing. It didn't even show anything. Alright, hold on. Let's go back down. We'll see if we can find it on the thing here. They said it was for like a bigger airfield domination. Okay, so we don't really care about those. Ground strikes, air conquest, air domination. Here we go. British, Kursk. These are all new maps. Yeah, these are all the new maps. Dude, where is it at? Hold on, let me go and look at the changelog right quick, because it feels like they're missing something. And I really want to go check this out, because I might go test out the Gneisenau too. The Falkland Islands. Top tier air battles. It doesn't really tell you which one. Just for aviation, guys. You know, I really don't know why they have those filters if they're not going to work. I really don't. Alright, let me turn that off and clock in. Alright, cool. So in about an hour I do have to go, guys, so y'all are just going to have to deal. Didn't they just say air battles? Is that what they said? Let's go see if we can find it. Ground strike, airstrike, air domination, tournaments, domination, conquest, encounter. All right, here we go. Let's start all the way at the bottom here. We got these islands, we got those islands, we got that island. I don't see... Yeah, these are this is naval stuff, so this ain't gonna be it anyway. All right, let's see. Afghanistan, Kuban, Berlin, Kursk. Okay, so these are like tournament things. Got the Caribbean islands. Yeah, I'm not seeing the new one. What is it called? Hold on. My YouTube isn't acting right. It's a ground strike mission? Why is it ground strike? Okay, hold on. Okay, I had it and then I friggin' lost it. Alright, so I'm just gonna put this as jets. We're just gonna invite you guys and let y'all kind of goof around. I don't really care. Because you know we're gonna goof around either way, so I'll grab my jet, fly around with it, and then you guys can do the same thing if you want. No, we're not firing missiles or anything stupid like that. We're just kind of doing whatever. Strike Thunder. What was it? YT, I think? No. What, did I have it wrong? Did I spell it wrong? What did I do wrong? Strike Thunder YT. So I had it right. It's just not showing anything. Maybe I already have you added? Oh! I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. Alright, once you get in here, we'll go on ahead and go so we can just kind of fly around, see what we got. Alright, I won't carry anything so that you guys can, I don't care what you do as long as it doesn't affect anybody. So a nice short airfield. How this is going to be quote unquote able to be used in... Dude, there's no way anybody's going to be able to land their jet on that small airfield. That's not happening. And I'll test that out, actually, once we get done. You probably should test yours, too, if I'm being honest. I'm not going to lie, though. It does look really nice. I'm pretty sure I've seen this map before, though. I'm pretty positive I've seen it. Alright, I'm getting a little close. Yeah, this map is way too small. This ain't it, because they said it was a 130 by 130. This thing is way smaller than that. Like, way smaller. Pew pew. Alright, I'm gonna attempt to land on my airfield because I don't think I'm gonna be able to stop this thing. That thing sounds like it's whistling the entire time. Oh great, and the landing gear is like... I just watched your plane just fall. I didn't even know what the world just happened. Yeah, I honestly don't believe that this is that map. I really don't. It might be the Caribbean islands. Okay, so if you plan on... Here's what I want you to do. Land your F-16 on their airfield and see if you can legitimately, you know, land on it. Because I don't think you should be able to. It's too small of a runway. I mean, granted, I did land perfectly fine. It just feels like too small of a runway. Okay, I could be wrong. This thing actually has a lot of room on it. It just feels small. Like, it really does. It feels small. And I know that's just me being stupid, but it feels small. I imagine that's probably just a regular runway right there for like prop planes, so they have like a secondary runway. You're not registered for takeoff! Sit down! I don't know, this just feels like a really small map. And they were talking, the way they're talking about the map is supposed to be like, die! Stop outmaneuvering me! You know what's funny, guys? I do have access to like 2 lines of jets, and I could easily start researching into them, but I really don't want to. Also, what do you guys think? Do you think I should, let me ask you guys this honest opinion. Do you guys think I should start researching back once I get the American Tech Tree to where all of the jets are available to me? Do you think I should do the same thing for Russia? Like, I was playing Russia for quite a while, and then I kind of gave up because the fact Russia started getting very annoying to play. Their planes seem to turn very lackluster very quickly. You know what? That's it. I'm going to gain some speed here. This honestly feels like a very small map, so it doesn't, in my opinion, it really does not feel like it would be a good missile span. Because, like, by the time you get, like, from what I'm understanding, these new missiles that they've added, apparently when you spawn in, people can already shoot you down in them. So it's like, why add that? Hey, sir, you're getting lit up by flak. I'm just saying. He's undamaged. Going Mach speed will do that to you, doesn't it? Alright, hold on. I'm going to test this. Alright, let's see how accurate. I want the P-38 to join me in this. Let's see how accurate or inaccurate their AA guns are at his airfield. Not necessarily true, because if they're using AA like they are, and see, that's one of the things that I get the feeling, that's kind of what's not selling me that this is the new map, because it's too small, and the AA guns feel like they're World War II. This honestly feels like a map. This honestly feels like a map that would be really good for you know, like ship battles. Like, it really does. It feels like a really good ship battle map. I'm okay. No, I'm not! Alright, let me see if I can actually find the legit map that we're looking for. Actually, you know what, guys? I think I'm actually just gonna, you know, deal with what we just found. I think so far the update looks very promising, and I'm very much looking forward to grinding out some more. But anyway, I hope everybody has a lovely day, and remember, you mess with the wolf.